What's up guys, Black Horse here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2023 at another episode of Redemption Ride, our Williams Martini career mode. And today's episode will mark the start of the Giro d'Italia, the first ever Grand Tour in our history. As being a British and Italian team, the Giro is basically our home Grand Tour, so we will attempt to do well with a strong team lined up all around our main leader, Alessandro Fanseyu. He might be one of the best climbers in the world. He is far from being one of the best Grand Tour riders in the world, but we will attempt to do well as we have a sponsor objective as well here on the Giro d'Italia, with the stage win being required. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's take a look at our lineup for this race. We'll have Samuele Battistella for the sprint. He will be helped by Davide Ballerini and the Italian champion Andrea Vendrame, sorry. We will also have Simone Velasco, Hans Ulebu and Alessandro Covi. And for the mountain, we will have Nicola Conci and obviously our main leader, Alessandro Fanseyu. We've gone with a nearly entire Italian lineup with the addition of Hans Ulebu there for the time trials. Speaking of time trials, let's take a look at the profile of this Giro d'Italia, starting with a 17-kilometer time trial between San Lorenzo al Mare and San Remo, a flat stage between Albenga and Genova, hilly stage between Rapallo and Sestri Levante, hilly stage again between Chiavari and La Spezia. First mountain stage will come on the 5th day of the Giro d'Italia with a stage between La Spezia and Abetone. Back to sprints, Montecatini Terme, Castiglione della Pescaia, Grosseto Fuji for stage number 7, with the climb of Fuji towards the end. I do like the profile of this stage. Fuji Campitello Matese for the second mountain stage, which will round up the first week. We'll then move to Benevento for a 210-kilometer stage between Benevento and San Giorgio del Sanio. Sprint stage, transition for the leaders between Civitanova Marche and Forlì. Once again, some hills between Perugia and the Montecatini Alto with a very, very strong climb, a max of 24%. Tivoli Blockhouse, as we will go, I believe, in Austria for this stage. I think the Blockhouse is in Austria, but I could be extremely wrong. Do not put me on that. Monteggio Maggiore Jesolo for another sprint stage. Riccione San Marino, a time trial, which you might have seen on previous games. I believe it was PCM 2019. The time trial that Primož Roglič destroyed Miguel Angel Lopez in real life, winning by more than 6 minutes. 2 years ago, I think. Yes, it was 2 years ago. It was my Trek. It was my Trek playthrough, so I think it was 2019. Marostica Madonna di Campiglio for stage number 15, as we will start the final week of this Giro d'Italia. Pinzolo Aprica, Tirano Lugano, Belluno Nevegal for yet another time trial, a mountain time trial this time, which is good. Gravellona Tocce Cervinia, so a stage that ends on the Cervinia, a very famous climb, or very famous mountain. And the queen stage of this Giro, stage 20, Linz Monte Roncolan. This is where the Giro will be played, because then we'll have a 180-kilometer flat stage between Torino and Milano. I am pissing myself because the final week is gonna be absolutely crazy. But for now, no final week, just a team time trial between San Lorenzo al Mare and San Remo. You've seen our lineup. We only have one good time trialist. Hans, mate, it's your time. Now, my last team time trial went quite well. It was with YouTube Pro Cycling. This one, Hans has the -3. Genuinely, man, can you be good? Vendrame can pace for a bit. Conci can do the same. Battistella, nah. Covi, I'll give you 20 seconds. Fanseyu, 10. Yeah, that's fine by me. I'm expecting to lose quite some time today. We're gonna get absolutely destroyed as we're gonna cross the line. Astana leads the way. We're gonna be 4th, 24 seconds behind Astana, and Astana will not be the winners of this time trial. Bob Jungels will take the first Maglia Rossa of this Giro d'Italia, winning the time trial with the quick step. Timo Bianchi comes home just short by 1 little second, still looking for their maiden win in World Tour. We, on the other hand, end up around at, I'm guessing, 45 seconds. 41 seconds for Fanseu. Wait, did Fanseu get dropped? Alessandro, for fuck's sake! +5 for Ballerini today. +3 for Fanseu, +3 for Vendrame, +1 for Battistella. Our sprinters turned up to the event. That's good. Let's take a look at the start list, because I have not done that yesterday. Fuck's sake. Jumbo, you've got 4 riders! You've got Tom Dumoulin, Krovijk, Wertpuls, and Hole. You're now 5 minutes down on the GC, you fucking dumb nuts. I don't care anymore. So we've got Fanseu leading for us, Van der Poel, Farlpes and Phoenix, but he's not going to be a GC contender. No GC for De Koninck. I mean, they do have Alaphilippe, but I'm hoping that he doesn't fight for the GC. Dumoulin for Jumbo-Visma. Carapaz and Sivakov for Ineos. FDJ, David Gaudu and Maxi Schachmann. Very well. Bora, Miguel Angel Lopez and Michael Woods. And Gino Meda. Astana, no one, I'd like to say. I mean, I'm going to say Fabio Aru, but that's about it. Yeah, Fabio Aru. Mitchelton Scott with Simon Yates, who we've seen is in top shape as he won Romandie. Wait, was it with us? Or was it in YouTube cycle? No, it's with us, yeah. Yeah, I think it's with us. Pretty sure it's in our save. Who hasn't stopped yet? Yeah, that is Sandro Kobe, perfect. EF with Sergito Higuita, Rigoberto Urán, Nero Quintana. Okay, I see. They want to be winning the Movistar classification. I respect that. Sunweb, nobody. Actually, no, Mikel Landa. Mikel Landa for the team DSM. Timo Borbayanki with Giulio Ciccone and Leonard Kemna. Strong team. Strong team. Also the likes of Yanni Moscon and Giovanni Aleotti. And Stefan Bessega, the current white jersey. Tracer Griffono with Bauke Mollema and Vincent Nibali. Lotto Soudal. I mean, Ilnur Zakarin, but let's be honest, he's going to be like fighting for one stage in the final week. Baron McLaren has nobody. So has CCC. So does Etihad. So does Israel. So does Vinny Zabu. I do have an Angar Asman. Aurélien Paré-Pentre pour AG2R la mondiale. No one there. No one there. I think I've got a decent shot at a top 5 or a podium here. Did Batista increase in mountain? What do you mean? Did I get like other increased stats? Not for Vendrame. Not for Hans Hülleber. Not for Ballerini, who's got decent stats. He could win the Ronde potentially. Oh! Oh! Oh, hello! Oh, hello! +2 mountain, +2 hills. I don't think that changed. Now that did that. +1 acceleration, I think. But the secondaries. Jeez! I've given him, like, stage races as a training ground. Wow. Okay, love that. Withdrawal from Rigoberto Urán. That's a decent start. Fucking nice one, yeah. So about the Movistar classification, yeah? Yeah, you're finito. I mean, they still have Tige Benoît. And they've got Dan Martinez. Are you good? Do you plan on going to the Tour de France with TJ Van Garderen? There's no breaker anymore. I've just taken the leader of the peloton as we start the Prato Zanino to get the first mountain points of this Giro. And therefore have a mountain jersey on the shoulders for the next stage. I do think that Vendrame could potentially have the legs to go and win the mountain jersey on the Giro. It's going to be tough, but I feel like basically like an Ivan Garza Cortina with my Baron Carré with on La Vuelta. I think it's a very similar type of rider, and I could do well with him. 1k to go. I'm just making sure that no one sets himself for an attack. But for now, we are looking good to be the first. Is it Ciclamino or is it Azzurra? I think it's Azzurra. Yeah. Vendrame is the first Azzurra jersey of the Giro d'Italia. 10k until the end of this first stage. Pascal Ackermann is there for Bora. I forgot to remove his jersey because I know Rick Zabel technically is the national champion of Germany. I know I put Rick Zabel as champion, but I forgot to remove Ackermann. We've got Alaphilippe here sprinting for Fabio Jakobsen. We've seen again that he was strong on the roads of Romandie, beating Ethan Aita countless times. Wait, oh, hold up. wait. You're telling me that they've got Sam Bennett and Fabio Jakobsen in the same train? Just, I mean, it's overkill. That really is overkill. We've dropped the Maglia Rossa. Nice one. Good. Very good. Hans Hilly is facing just a tad. We've got like a few hills just before the final sprint, which is good. That's gonna allow Vendrame and Ballerini to really do well here on this kind of a finish. Right, come on, go up again. Thank you. Hans Hilly can stop. There goes Vendrame. Fanseyu has been dropped in the previous group, and I don't like that. There goes Ballerini. Can Battistella fight for anything? We're gonna have a corner there. Ballerini is still in the lead. Can Bennett come back? No, he cannot. Davide Ballerini is the first stage winner for us on the Grand Tour. Gets in there. Ballerini wins ahead of Sam Bennett, Pascal Ackermann, Samuele Battistella, and Fernando Gaviria. Gets in. Fancy does finish drop, but I believe they're going to count everyone in the same group. Everyone is in the same group indeed, but Davide Ballerini is the first stage winner of a road stage on the Giro d'Italia. Gets in. Come on. Let's go. Sam Bennett takes the Maglia Rossa as Ballerini takes the Ciclamino and Vendrame takes the Azzurra. White jersey is now still on the shoulders of Stefan Besega. Race condition is a bit worse than it was yesterday for some of our guys, but it's all good. It's all good. I will try and have Vendrame in the breakaway today. I should be able to do so. And we'll try to get the mountain points at the Colle Caprile and mainly at the Tramonto da Barberata. Breakaway doesn't really have a lot of liberties because a lot of riders try to attack in the peloton, trying to come back on the 6-man group at the front group with Kat, Maleki, Restrepo, Vendrame Moreno Offland, and Dimitri Claes. And we're actually going to follow the German Kat of Israel. Come on, Vendrame, what can you do? Can you get the 7 points at the Colle Caprile? That would be huge. We've overtaken Maleki on track position, which is great. And I should have the legs to go and overtake him. I should have the acceleration to beat Kamil Maleki. And indeed I do. Indeed I do. First points. Well, first place, sorry. Not first points, but first place. Things are going from bad to worse for EF after having lost Rigoberto Urán yesterday. Joe Dombrowski and Tish Benoot both crashed. They are once again back on the bike. I do believe they will have what it takes to come back in the first peloton. But it's never a good sign. We've started the Tramonto da Barbagelata, or Gelata, I don't know. 120 is the lead for us. Rodrigo Contreras just joined us. He wasn't in the break before that. Very well. But just, yeah, I'm just going to fight for the points. And should the breakaway not win, I'll go back in the peloton to help Samuele Battistella try to pick a win. And Kamil Maleki is gone. I've taken the wheel of Dimitri Claes, which might not be the best shout. Actually, I'll follow the move of Maleki. There we go. There we go. That was a smart move from here. Maleki seems to be knackered. We'll just make a little acceleration, but the Polish rider cannot follow. Gets in there. More points for Vendrame. Alessandro Kovic just crashed. He is back on the bike. Perfect. That's what I needed to hear. I mean, he was dropped already, so we move. Anyone big dropped? No. White jersey. Stefan Besega is gone. There's been more crashes. Giovanni Carboni just crashed. Benji Nazen's favorite rider. Actually, let me swap them to round. There we go. Perfect. All right. Our train is set. Ullebø, Vendrame, Ballerini, Battistella. We've got Fanchew in the wheel, as I always do. I didn't do that in the previous stage, and I mean the group did get dropped. Sure, no gaps happened, but it's more of a safety measure rather than something than actual like tactical play. Vendrame will be able to start his efforts a bit far from the line. I do admit 3.2k, but we're gonna try our best. Alaphilippe is there, Ackermann is there. Not seeing Sam Bennett directly in our wheels, which is always a good thing. Come on, lads. Ballerini goes for the sprint. Samuele, I need you to like be the quickest you've ever been in your life. Can he hold off Pascal Ackermann? He cannot. It's a win for German today. Ackermann ahead of Van der Poel, Battistella, Alaphilippe, Eddie Dunbar, Ballerini, Fantinu, Velasco, Vendrame, and then the peloton. Now, knowing that this was a hilly stage, there could be gaps. And gaps, there is not. Gaps, there is not. Ackermann takes the win in stage 3. Battistella on the podium. GC, still Sam Bennett, Besson-Guarda, Vadim Pronsky. Knowing that Bissega is now gone. Mountain-wise, we're still leading with Vendrame. Vendrame, Restrepo, Conti, Fabio Fellini. This is the breakaway for today's fourth stage, sorry, of the Giro already. There is the Cola di Velva coming up in 2 kilometers, or the summit is in 2 kilometers. We'll try and get the points with Andrea to strengthen our lead in the mountain classification, already 24 points. I am looking to make it 45. Comes the end of the stage. Gap with the peloton is 2 minutes and a half, not really increasing, so it doesn't give me any good vibes, but I mean, it should be safe. We've now attacked with Andrea. Can we hold off Valerio Conti? Yes, we can. Perfect. +7 for Vendrame. Samuele just crashed. He was already a bit dropped because the rhythm in the peloton is oddly high. It's honestly a bit surprising. I didn't expect the peloton to pace this high in this stage. Even the breakaway is struggling because we're having to pace, well, again, quite high. And that means that Jonathan Restrepo could not hold on in the breakaway. I'm trying to get Battistella in the group ahead of him with Alessandro Covi, so that he can have some sort of support. But Alex Dowsett, Guardini, and Cacciotti on looking that way. Perfect. Battistella safe in this group. I guess we're just gonna try and hold on. But for the mountain points, it's gonna be quite hard for Vendrame. Crash again, Pascal Ackermann, Van Avermaet, Tiege Benoot once again, and Rob Stannard. A lot of riders from Etihad are there. I don't know why. But at their current rhythm, I don't think they're going to come back here. Tiege Benoot is trying to bring everyone back, though. That's the only reason them lot might see well, the face of the peloton once again. Fellini gone from the breakaway. It's now Valerio Conti and Andrea Vendrame. As the peloton once again has accelerated. Conti also has accelerated, and I hadn't seen that. Well, actually, I hadn't anticipated early enough. Can Conti go for the 7 points at the Passo del Termine? We're going to try and counter-attack with Vendrame. Make sure that we can go 99. Should it not work? Vendrame against Conti. Points for Vendrame. Get in there, son. 6.5k until the summit of Biassa, which will be the final difficulty of today's stage. And I have a bit of a dilemma. Do I go for the mountain points with Vendrame? Or do I try to do something with Vancheu? I mean, I won't have the time to pick an answer because Tiege Benoot is already going 99. Thank you very much, Mr. Benoot. Dan Martinez has now attacked. Fantinu has been blocked by Pavel Sivakov and Giulio Ciccone. I'm going to have to slow down with Ansu Lebe just to allow Fantinu to come back in the will of Davide Ballerini. Perfect. Alright. Ballerini, mate. Try to come back. That would be great. 33 riders in the peloton. We're not going to come back on Daniel Martinez before the summit. So the mountain points will go for the Colombian. Where's Hans? It's not badly placed, actually. Can make a late comeback. No, that's not what I need to do here. The previous thing was the good shout. Let's go 99. Can Dan Martinez hold on to a win on the Giro d'Italia? He's got 8 kilometers to do so. We're approaching the flat portion now. 3.4 kilometers to do. Alaphilippe is right next to Ansu Lebe. This is going to be a real battle. A battle of the ages. Dan Martinez against the peloton. Chasing him down at a rate of absolute knots. There goes Davide Ballerini. Vendrame should have taken the wheel of Ballerini now that I think about it. Can Davide hold on until the line? He most likely will not. He's going to collapse before allowing Julien Alaphilippe to win and take the Maglia Rossa. Vendrame will come up in second place and Ballerini in third. If only I had Vendrame in the wheel of Ballerini, not Vancheu, I would have taken that win today in stage 4. But the win is for Julien Alaphilippe, the Frenchman, taking the Maglia Rossa today in La Spezia. Now, this stage did create a lot of gaps. Let's see who's dropped. Tom Dumoulin, who's already 5.5 minutes down, is now going to be 6 minutes down. Wout has been dropped. Tiege Benoot, David Gaudu, Eddie Dunbar, Vincenzo Nibali, Nicola Conci. But I mean, that was expected, to be fair. Brent McNulty. Some decent riders have said goodbye to their hopes of winning the Giro. And we have a new leader, Julien Lafilippe, as we head for the first mountain stage of this Giro between La Spezia and Abetone. First mountain stage, +2 for Fanseyu, gets in there, son. So is EF cursed? Because, like, Martinez and Quintana just crashed. And the peloton is not slowing down because they want to catch Vendrame. EF is genuinely cursed. Oh, you're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. Battistella just crashed. Battistella's out. Battistella is out of the Giro. Fuck! I've lost my sprinter. I've just lost my sprinter. Ah, that's not good. That's a sad L. That's a big, big L for Samuele Battistella, saying goodbye to the Giro d'Italia. Yes, another crash. The world champion is down. Maximilian Schachmann. Anyone withdrawing? No. Where's Bahrain drop? Does Bahrain like have a mountain guy? Hold up. Bahrain. Apart from Bettiol, they've got no one. Stupendous. So because Bettiol is dropped, they decided to drop everyone. You know what? I rate that. Tige Benoot is dropped as per usual. Aleoti dropped. Alright, no one else. The leaders of EF did come back in the peloton. But yeah, I mean, like, them, Law, and Battistella were cursed from the get-go. Alright, we've started the final climb. I'm gonna let myself drop with Vendrame. Because that's just the smartest play. And focus on Conchi and Fanseyu, our two Italian climbers. For the first time on a Grand Tour mountain, Ballerini protecting Alessandro Fanseyu. Technically, that would have been a job of Hans Sulebe. But Hans is dropped and he will not come back. 10k to go until the summit of Abetone. Rhythm has accelerated. I'm trying to get Fanseyu protected by Conchi. There we go. Alright, perfect. Who's attacked? Higuita, Krovek. I mean, Krovek is not a threat to anyone, as he is about 7 years behind everyone else. There we go, 522 to be precise. 5k to go. We're just going to increase our rhythm. Conchi is being one of the best protectors I've ever seen. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The group ahead is gone. The group ahead is gone. Aha, I see. Let me accelerate then. Let's increase the rhythm. Let's get Conchi to try and do something for once. Thank you. Krovek, Higuita, Lopez, Ciccone, Julien Lafilippe. Use the gel on Fanseyu, 3k to go. The slopes aren't really hard, which is probably why Alaphilippe is managing to be this good right now. Ciccone is gone. Fanseyu is strong today, but so is the group ahead. Krovek holding on to dear life in the first group. Fanseyu is gone with Yates. Oh, we've exploded everyone. Fanseyu is strong. Lopez is gone in the group ahead. Higuita seems to have some legs. EF might be cursed, but Higuita is not, as Sergio Higuita is going to win today in Abetone ahead of Julien Lafilippe. Krovek is going to fail to reach third as Fanseyu jumps him. Krovek, Yates, Miguel Angel Lopez, Ciccone. Okay, you know what? I'm happy with that. I had the legs to win. I didn't play well enough. However, we've shown that we are probably the best climber on this race. I just realized I didn't show the GC after yesterday's stage, but Alaphilippe is now tied with Higuita for first. We're now 105 behind, as we lost about 26 seconds yesterday, apparently, on Sergio Higuita. But as I said, we dropped the rest of the guys. Mathieu Van Der Poel managed to finish 8th yesterday, so that just shows that, like, the top 5 is genuinely achievable. Speaking of top 5, we'll aim for yet another one with Davide Ballerini today. +5 for the Italian. Him and Vendrame will slot in for Battistella. Gone, as he has, I believe, a broken, like, what was it? Is it a patella? Is that a thing? No. Something patella. Alright, you know what? We'll come back to it. 8 kilometers left in stage numero 6 of the Giro d'Italia between Montecatini Terme and Castiglione della Pescaia. We've got a train with Hans Sulebe. We've decided to have Alessandro Covi in the train. You never know, right? He's not that slow, and I want him to at least do something on this Giro, rather than just like giving me water day in, day out. Am I going to get blocked again? Oh, Drupas from Boransgrohe, honestly, right? You're a dickhead. Let me tell you that. Covi is getting ready to take the relay of Hans Sulebe, which he shall do right now. Hans is now dropped. There goes Covey, 2.6k. We're going to have a left-hander, therefore I'm going to start my sprint right now. There's also a right-hander. Damn, bare corners, right? We've completely missed the apex, but we move. We've been blown by Covey, therefore Ballerini did not move. And it's going to be a win for Fernando Gaviria today, ahead of Ackermann, Viviani, Gibbons, Moschetzi. Ballerini comes home in 7th position, disappointing sprint. In 6th position, sorry, but disappointing sprint nonetheless. I didn't, study the finish enough, and therefore, I choked. Actually, it's a fractured kneecap for Samuele Battistella following his crash in yesterday's stage. Big L for our sprinter. Next up, we have a hilly stage between Grosseto and Fuji. Let's go. Got just about 20 kilometers left in this stage number 7. We just go up the breakaway, as you can see it dying on the left-hand side of the road. Speaking of dying, Alessandro Fanseu, not having the greatest of days on a terrain that doesn't really suit him. It's short and steep hills. He's more of a long climb kind of guy. So yeah, right now, I don't think he's enjoying his current situation, as the peloton is led very, very rapidly by Alexis Brunel, Matteo Moschetti, and Yves Lampart. The Deceuninck team obviously facing for the Maria Rossa of Julien Alaphilippe. Fanseu is still at the front of this group though, with Hans Sullivan right next to him. We've got Vendrame and Ballerini a tad behind. If they could come back, that would be great, as I'm counting on them for the stage win. The terrain definitely suits Ballerini and Vendrame. The two of them could be wild cards when it comes for today's win. After I had stopped Fanseu, I'll just have him take position right now behind, I don't know, Oliver Nazen, or actually behind Iguita. That's the perfect wheel here for me. Hans Sullivan just died? No? Okay, no, he didn't. I don't know what Hans did, but it was odd. Vendrame Ballerini still a tad behind, but coming back. Attack, Julien Alaphilippe is gone. Yeah, that was expected. Yeah. That was something I expected. Alright, now think, Blackwall. You need to use your brain, mate. Oh, she's too far down. Alright, how would that look? If I pace with Lebe, Ballerini, Vendrame, Fanseu. Good. Perfect. Right, I think we're safe. I think we're good. Hans is just gonna, lead quite harshly in the climb of Fuji. We're gonna come back on Schachmann, but Alaphilippe goes once again. Let's use the gel on Ballerini. Alright, we're nearing the summit. We're not far off. Conchi is there, but he's not really, let's be honest. 5k to go. I have destroyed Vendrame with this rhythm. That is really surprising here. Tish Benut takes the lead. Thank you very much, Mr. Benut. I appreciate that from you. Alright, the question is, can we come back on Julien Alaphilippe? I don't want to use Vendrame too much, because I still count on him for the stage win, obviously. Alright, let's try. Let's try to pace with Fanseu for a tad. Just like a little bit. Hans Sullivan will also be able to try and provide some sort of support for 200 meters, who knows. Alright, this is going to be ropes. I've got no yellow with no one. Ackermann is there. Oh yeah, I've lost. I've so lost. Can Fanseu at least stay in the first group? I don't think he will. It's a win for Bennett ahead of Miguel Angel Lopez, Jungels and Yates. How? How? I died so quickly and you're telling me that Sam Bennett didn't. Shocking. Vendrame doesn't even reach top 10. The question is Fanseu in the first group? I'm really hoping that he is. Masnada and Quintana, there might be a gap of 6-7 seconds, and I don't like it. I think if I hadn't chased Alaphilippe, I would have been able to have a better sprint. Everyone is in the first group though, that's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, if I hadn't chased Alaphilippe down, I think I would have been able to sprint. The question is, I don't know if I would have been able to sprint for the win, because Julien might have been in the lead. One more stage in this episode, Fuji Campitello Matezze, let's go. We have a WAM breakaway, 32 riders right now in the group, as we start the Forsada Zero. 14 points given at its summit. Well, you better believe I'm going for them, because there's 30 points at the Campitello Matezze, and I don't think Vendrame will win. So yeah, I'm going for the points now. There most likely is some very good climbers in this group. Let's take a look. We've got Kat. Oh, actually, I can, yeah. Vendrame, Velasco, Reichenbach, Asman, Racing, N, Conti, Cogné, Bettiol, Kat. Carboni, Anthony Bali, Fortunato Brambilla, Savini, Gabor, Risbeck, Batalin, Maleki, Gardella, Brunel, Yeneken, Zardini, Konichev, Busato, Radni, Dibon, Federico, Payot, Terpstra, Ville. They stop. Like, the lads actually stopped. Why? Odd. And that's it. That's it. I don't know why they stopped, though, but that was weird. But 25k until the summit. If I can go from 45 to 59 points today, that would be more than appreciated. Remember what I said about us not winning the stage with Vendrame? The gap is 11 minutes right now in the peloton. And they're not pacing at all. Like, genuinely not. So, you never know. You never know. There are, as I said, some decent climbers. They've actually gone for an attack right now. I'll just pace with Velasco to try and counter-attack the likes of Robert Hessink, Conti, Malekin, all them lot. 1.6k. It's quite fast, actually, so I'm going to attack with Velasco to try and come back on Hessink, as I have by far the best acceleration. There goes Vendrame trying to slot through the middle. I've been blocked, but that's not enough. We take the points. Also, let's increase the rhythm because the peloton has moved and I was staying at 55, which is not ideal. It will be a breakaway win today in this stage. Vendrame will be in the leading group, therefore I will take points for the men's classification, which is perfect. There's every rider for Vinny Zabuz in the race. It's lovely. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna say, right, I don't think I'll win because I've got a 0 with Vendrame. I'm gonna give the win today to Assmann, I think. I think he's my pick for the day. Or Reichenbach, that's also is a shout. We'll try everything, obviously, to win with Vendrame, like, that's logical. Matteo Bussato trying to come back. How many riders is that? Wait, actually, hold it. That's 7. How many riders do they have? They've got 1 guy in the peloton. They've only got Matias Sobrero, and then the rest of the team is in the wreck. Are you good? Okay. Well, I'll just try and stick to the plan. Attack by Reichenbach from the first kilometer onwards. Very well. Okay. Peloton, 9 minutes behind actually. Fanseyu and Conchi. Still full of energy, logically. And we'll just see how we go from there. Also, I probably should have followed the move of them lot. That probably would have been a smart decision. I wanted to see Vinny Zabuz do their work, but they haven't done shit. On the real though, Vinny Zabuz is killing themselves by not doing anything. No one moved in their group. Well, I've just taken a fat L because I counted on Vinny Zabuz, but that was a mistake. Very well. Let's take a look at Kovi and Conchi then. In the meantime, in the peloton, nothing is really happening here. Nothing is really happening. So I'll just, I guess, pace with Conchi, trying to maybe create a few gaps or something like that. Up there, we've joined this group, to be fair, which is not too bad. Reichenbach is on his own. Them lot, they've just really shut the bed. Just a tactical disaster class by Androni. By Vinny Zabuz, sorry. Conchi's still leading this group. I mean, honestly, I'm having fun with them lot. Why am I pacing? I should not be the one pacing that. Right, fuck it. I don't care. I'm not gonna win, so I honestly don't care. Point for the mountain classification, but we're gonna drop Bettiol, drop Cognier. Carboni, Reichenbach for the win. There's gonna be a right-hander, I believe. Is it downhill? It is. Also, let me just take care of that. Vendrame is gonna take 3rd. Carboni wins ahead of Reichenbach and Vendrame. You know what? I was the strongest today. I was the strongest. And speaking of being the strongest, attack by Fanseyu. Fuck it, let's go. Fanseyu attacks. Lopez in the wheel, Alaphilippe, Yates, Krovek. Everyone is following right now. It's a bit sad. Oh, we came back on so many riders. That's shocking. Come on, Alessandro. They're gonna outsprint me, aren't they? Yates is going to outsprint me. Shocking. Higuita will take the Maglia Rossa as well. Come on, no gaps. Lads, same group, innit? Same group. Yeah, the same group. Perfect. I just wished I hadn't followed Vinny Zabuz. If I hadn't taken 1 minute 20 in 1 kilometer and followed Reichenbach and Carboni, I would have won this stage easily. Higuita takes the lead. 20 seconds on Alaphilippe, 105 on Fanseyu, so we don't lose time on Higuita or Yates, which is perfect for me. That means we're still a minute behind after 2 mountain stages. Vendrame is well and truly in the lead in the mountain classification with a 40 points lead over Giovanni Carboni. Alaphilippe takes the lead in the points. Higuita is by far the best young rider. And Williams Martini is the best team. Gets in there. I regret not winning the stage, but overall, I'm happy with the performance. I just think Fanseyu probably could have been could have done maybe a bit better. But because no one paced, everyone had full energy when I attacked. And overall, we do drop Alaphilippe. We did drop Carapaz. We've stayed with Lopez, Higuita, and Yates. I can't really complain about that. I think that was a solid first week. The only negative point I can see in this first week of the Giro, obviously, is the loss of Samuele Battistella. But yeah, next week we'll have Benevento, San Giorgio del Sannio, Civitanova Marche Forlì, Perugia Montecatini, Tivoli Blockhouse, Montechiumaggiore Jesolo, Riccione San Marino, and that will be it. We'll have 6 stages, and we'll finish with the final week of just mountain stages. Hopefully Fanseyu will be able to do something, but because there is 2 time trials, I am extremely scared. But that'll be, as I said, for the next episodes. I do hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, then please do leave a like down below. That would mean a lot to me if you would. If you're new around here, then why not subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. You can also check out the rest of my content. There is obviously there is Williams Martini, but there is also YouTube Pro Cycling alongside Benji Nazen and my very good friend Tim Soski. There is also my podcast channel. We haven't uploaded in a while on it, but we've got like ideas. We just need to find time to record. And I believe that's it. Have a wonderful day. My name has been Laco, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up, I'm out with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.